Hello, y'all. Yes, hi, Mika. How are you doing today? How is everyone doing today? Mika and Pistachio. Yes, your dragon is with you. I need to create the banners. I need to create the banners for this. Today we are going to be reading Finding Love at Hedgehog Hollow. Um, we're starting in chapter 23, I believe. So I believe that is accurate. We're 33% in so far. And we'll be talking spoilers. So if you're not here from the previous sprints that Vivian at the Picture Boutique hosted, um, we're gonna talk about spoilers. We're gonna read a couple chapters. Probably gonna go for like 25 minutes ish, and then come back and talk for like I don't know 15, 20 minutes about what we read in spoilery detail. So if you are not aware of that, be careful because there's gonna be spoilers in these sprints. Um, hey Christina, how are you doing? I'm excited. I'm doing well. Oh, you're excited as well. Hey Jessica. So, how are you doing today? If you're not reading this book with us, that is totally fine. You can participate in the sprints, but the sprints are going to be, like I said, 25 minutes, probably about 25 to 30 minutes. And we're going to be discussing we're going to be discussing spoilers for Finding Love at Hedgehog Hollow. Um, yeah, and the sprints might end a little bit shorter than I even deem them to be. If everybody who's reading the book with us is done reading that bit, we're probably going to cut the sprint off there. So yeah, just figured I would let them know. Hey, Stacy and Steph. I'm assuming this is Stacy. Or where are you in the book? I know that you're as well reading. I know you guys have work today. But where are y'all at in the book? Just kind of curious. I need to make the banners that say specifically what we're doing. So, okay. So we're starting at chapter 23. Let me show you this. Chapter 23. Okay. We have 3 hours and 33 minutes left. We're 33% in to the audiobook on Scribd. Oh, okay, chapter 29. So you're just a little bit ahead of us. Great. Basically the same points. We're gonna talk about the same things. Exciting. Hey, cool gamer. How are you doing today? What are y'all gonna be reading? If you're not reading this, what are you gonna be reading? Yes, just a little bit ahead. Exciting. Yes. So good. Yeah, I know it's so good so far. I'm really enjoying it. It's good. It's like I said, it's so good. But I'm enjoying it. But I feel like it's a little bit like it's a lot. It's a lot of a story, and it's also a story that I probably wouldn't read. I wouldn't read without this book club, without Vivian being like, let's read this book, or without Kenny being like, let's read this book. Kenny isn't here yet. Hopefully she can join us soon. Yes. Okay. So let's see. We'll for 3 minutes. Let's start a sprint now. No, she literally cannot. Like everybody keeps just like being. Everyone keeps just treating her so unacceptably. Everyone keeps just like telling her that she's wrong, telling her that she's in the wrong. Keep blaming her for things she didn't do, blaming her for not emptying the dishwasher after she cooked dinner and did all the dishes. Blaming her for unnecessary things. Okay, I need to make the banner. So I don't know when we're gonna start our first sprint, but so okay. So I just edit this one. I need to edit it. So reading. Let me get the title a little bit so I can spell it properly. Finding Love at Hedgehog. I'll fly right there. Hollow. I should have made this banner before, but I was sitting here just like, when is it gonna be 3 o'clock? There's a gnat in my face. When is it gonna be 3 o'clock? And then like right in the minute before, I was like, I should make the banners. So great decision on my part to not make these banners beforehand. I'm gonna type in the author name, Jessica Redland. There you go. Okay, Jessica Redland. chapter 23 to blank chapter. Read chapter 23 to blank, whatever I'm going to put there. I'm going to put CH for chapter instead of writing out. Chapter 3, chapters. Only. Not how you spell only. Hold on. Wait. Okay. Only. Back. Hold on. For this. Back to talk. Talk. Hopefully that's how you spell talk. I don't know how you spell talk. Talk. There you go. Okay, there you go. Did all that out. Right, there you go. Okay, where was I at? Yes, we're on chapter 3. We're gonna start at the beginning of chapter 3. The mom certainly has something wrong with her. I mean, just like honestly, I don't understand how Sam puts up with this woman. Like, how do you just like? Couldn't agree more. I hate her so much. I don't understand how you could live with them. Like, that's the only place you have to live. I understand that. But like, how could you even live with her? We're not really them, but her. Someone online said the book wasn't lighthearted. It seemed, yeah. I thought it was gonna be like a lighthearted story about someone like getting to know themselves and like whatever, but it's not. It's like, so it's, first of all, it's so sad because of the old man, whatever his name is, and I don't know, just old man and his life, and then also like her mom and her ex-boyfriend. It's like an ex-boyfriend that's like an ex-boyfriend who was like really sucky, and now she's like not with him anymore. No, it's like someone who like ruined her life, and like I can't even. Okay, right. Yeah, there has to be something we don't know yet. Yeah, that's what Kenny was saying. So Kenny was here yesterday. I don't know if she's here or not today, but she's read the book and she was like, nothing is wrong with the mother. Like, the mother has no reason for being the worst. Has no reason for being the worst. I feel like you have to have a reason for being that awful. Like, that awful to your child. Hopefully we find out something. Hopefully. Yes, there's no reason to treat your daughter that way. No, and there's no reason to treat your daughter that way. There's no reason to stay with your wife who's treating your daughter that way, who's also her daughter. Yeah, that's all she does. That is what Vivian was saying yesterday. Vivian was saying all the stuff about people like, what if Agnes is really her mother? I don't know, something like that. Like, what if someone else is her mother? Or what if, I don't know. She was saying people are saying what's that. I don't think that's true. I think that everybody's parents are everybody's parents. Like, everybody's situation is the same thing. But she treats Chloe like her own daughter, and she treats her daughter like some random person she'd never met before. Yeah. There has to be something. There has to be an explanation. But from what Kenny was saying, it seems like there isn't an explanation. Yeah, there has to be something, but I don't think an happily ever after will exist with her mother. I don't think that they'll ever like be okay with her mother. I don't think that'll ever happen. Like, I don't think like she'll have a relationship with her mother again. I would assume that the relationship will end, which I hope it does. Maybe there's some reasoning, but I don't think there's going to be. And honestly, I kind of hope there isn't. Happily ever after without her mother. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I just feel like, yeah. Yes, Kenny was saying that isn't true, but I don't know. I don't have that theory because I feel like that's not been really. I thought I heard the phone ringing. I feel like that's not really been brought up. So I don't know. Yeah. guess that's a hope. Maybe him and Grandpa can switch places. Yeah, maybe her and Grandpa can switch places. And Agnes, and great Aunt Agnes and Mom can go visit Grandpa for a while, and Grandpa can come back. It was mean, but it was also funny. Yeah, there's something. Whether it is probably. I don't think it's a switch ship. I don't think it's like a switch ship or something, or legitimacy worry or like something about that. But I think that there is something fishy going on. Yeah, her mom won't change. I don't think so either. Yeah, because Mystery's just like the wildest and craziest things happening in the town. It's like, is that happening in every book? Probably not. Okay, so yes, Kenny said that it was everybody's mom was everybody's mom. Like everybody. There was no like legitimacy issues, no issues with like someone's dad, or someone isn't someone's dad, or someone is someone's mom, or not, or vice versa. So yeah. Honestly, yes. Like I can't. My cat is crying. Hold on a second. Holly, hello. Sorry about that. My cat woke up and needed to leave. Yes, that is like, it doesn't make any sense at all. It doesn't. He is nice to his daughter. Like, he's nice to her, but like, for some reason, I don't understand how you could still be with a person who would treat your child like that. Like I was saying yesterday, my family has had a similar situation to this before. Her mother, Sam's mother, is very, very similar to my grandmother, and I've been put in a situation where I feel like I had to be like, I'm done with you, Grandma. You can't continue to act like this. You can't continue to treat people that I love horribly just because you want to. That is not a choice. That is not something I'm going to allow you to do and still be in your life. So I've dealt with this. I just feel like her dad needs to do something and not just sit around and let her abuse her, like, because that is. Yes. Hey, look, I guess. Yes. Mm-hmm. We were talking about that so much yesterday. I just kept bringing it up because I just keep thinking about, like, how do you stay? If it was the dad and the mom treating the daughter like that, if it was, wait, let me read this again. Hold on. If it was the dad and the mom treated the daughter like that, it would be a family therapy or divorce time. Yeah, it would. I think it'd be different if they were both, because like he's also abusing his daughter, but he isn't. He should leave. He should leave with his daughter. Yes. When decisions when there needs to be a decision made. Yeah. Mm-hmm. In any relationship, because you cannot just let that person hurt your child. Wait, hold on. Maybe. Let me read this again. Let me process this. Hold on a second. Maybe it was one of the things they didn't realize that they were acting this way. You think maybe, or you saying you think maybe Sam's dad didn't realize that Sam's mom was acting like that? Because I feel like he did. I think he's like, she's complicated and she's complex. Yeah. No, she doesn't have a good relationship with anyone except, okay, her Chloe and her yeah, Chloe, her grandfather, and her dad, right, are the only people in the family she that likes her. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. No, maybe the mom didn't realize that. Let me read this again. Hold on a second. Maybe it's one of those things. Oh, maybe the mom didn't realize she was being mean. Okay, I can see that. There you go. That might be that could be a thing. But maybe that. Okay, I see that now. But I feel like you have to realize. I think you have to realize like you're being mean to your child. But I also feel like your child, like Sam, isn't being clear. And I think Sam was taught to repress her feelings because of the way her mom acted. So Sam is an adult, and Sam is now in her 30s or in her 30s. If you're in your 30s, you shouldn't let your parents, you shouldn't let anyone treat you the way her mom is treating her. No, I don't think. Yeah, they would have talked about that. Oh, the way they talk about her. Yes, true. Is I guess. Oh yeah, the grandpa is the mom's dad. Yeah. Okay. True. That is like because we do know about her, right? Okay. So yeah, because she moved back in with them, and then I'm like, girl, why are you here? And then she moves out and moves in with her friends, Richard and what is his name? David, I think. Richard and David. And don't realize it, yeah. And Sam didn't stand up for herself or say anything. She didn't even let, yeah. She doesn't, she completely ignores it. Like, true. Her mom is like, well, her mom will say something and she'll be like, oh, I already did that. Or she'll change the subject and she will, like, just accept it. So, if she wants her mom to know, she needs to start standing up for herself at least a little bit. Especially now that she's not living there, she's not under their control. She's not like, if I say anything, I get kicked out. She's 30 years old. She lives kind of in a different town, and she has an own apartment. She has a new job she's going to. Like, she has everything she needs, and so she isn't like under her mother's control. She definitely should. She needs to stand up for herself. She needs to get a backbone and be strong and stand up for herself. But it won't. Yeah. It won't help with her. It won't help with. I don't think it won't help with her relationship with her mother. It'll help with the way her mother treats her, because she'll say, you know what, we are done. We're out. I'm done with you. We are no longer, and she'll back out of this relationship. Her mother will still be that person, but she'll not have contact with her mother. Yeah, she seems like she is. Nothing. Yeah, nothing will ever get through to her. True. If Chloe, I mean, maybe yeah. She does. She does. I don't understand why she likes Chloe. I don't understand why she likes Chloe. Yesterday evening, yesterday morning, I was like, I love Chloe. Like, Chloe's great. I wanna get to know her more. I wanna figure out her problems and her issues. After yesterday, I read it. No, I hate Chloe. I hate Chloe. Um, maybe, but I don't know. I feel like she'd be like, oh, I was being mean to you. I'm sorry. And not her actual daughter. Um, yeah, but when you stand up to people like that, sometimes they respect that. True. I've seen stories in that. Yeah, true. But she's really bit of an awful person. So maybe we'll see what happens. We're gonna have to find out what happens. No one has ever said. Yeah, no one has ever said that to me. No one has ever been strong enough to say, no, I'm not doing that. And no, you can empty the dishwasher by yourself, which I feel like, I don't know, I'm not a passive aggressive person, and passive aggressiveness just gets to me. Yes, true. I think mom and had made Chloe the same way. I think mom slash aunt had made Chloe the same way as they are. True. I feel like it is agree. Yes. I feel like it is she made oh yeah, the other aunt. What's her name? Aunt Mom and Dad, yeah. Aunt Agnes, great Aunt Agnes, had also made Chloe so entitled, so like, I deserve everything, I deserve all this stuff, when she really doesn't. Because you don't deserve, like, you don't deserve someone else's business. Like, you don't have the right to force someone. Yeah. You don't have the right to force someone to tell you information. You don't have the right to do that unless the law is giving you the right. Like, you don't. Most people in this world do not have the right to force information on the person. I just don't think they do. Okay, how about we get to reading? Let's get into reading now. I think we should, if that's okay with everybody. I'm probably gonna move in this sprint. If you notice this like little like gleam right here, it's because I cracked my camera. Like, my iPad fell and giant crack right through my camera. So a little bit of gleam. I don't think it looks as bad over there on my bed. And I want to be on my bed so more comfortable. So I'm probably gonna do that. But yay, reading! So excited to continue. I'm talking about it with y'all. I'm so excited to get into it. Okay. Chapter 23 is 12 minutes. Now, I'm listening on 2x speed, and we were pretty good at accurate on 2x speed, or like 1.5-ish on the timing. So yeah. Okay. Sounds good. See you when you come back. Or if you're still here. Whatever, but if you're gonna come out, see you when you come back. It doesn't look bad. Okay, good to know. The next chapter is 22 minutes. No, it's not. It's 12 minutes, and then the next one is about 5 minutes, about 10 minutes, about 5 minutes, about 6 minutes. So let's. You've actually been reading about 2x speed. Yes. See you later. If you're gonna leave now, see you later. You're not totally fine either. Either way. Okay. You've actually been reading at that speed. So so say 6 minutes. And say 10 minutes. So do you want to do, how about we could do chapter 23. Yes. We could do the thing where I want to say done. Yes, exactly. So we'll set an about time, I guess, like an ish, like a certain amount of time, and then we'll just say we're done, I guess, if that's okay. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, good idea. Okay, so let's. Do you want to read the first? I was thinking we could read the next 2 chapters. I'm on the wrong chapter here. Chapter 23 and chapter 25. Sorry, chapter 23 and chapter 24 in about, you want to do like 15 minutes for those 2? That would be, what do you think about that? I was thinking maybe that would work. 15 minutes for, you don't have to read faster. You don't have to try to read faster. Read at your speed. Enjoy the story. You don't have to read faster. And yes, stay focused, but don't read faster. Okay, I think we should do chapter 23 and 24. Because that'll be like, I don't know. Do you want to do what do you think we should do? Chapter 23 and chapter 24, or chapter 23, 24, and 25? And I feel like if we do 2 chapters, 15 minutes is good, but I think if we do all 3, 20 should be better. But let me know which one you prefer. I'm thinking we could go in like a minute, and then we could go to 30, we could go to 40. We could go in like a minute, and we could go to 40, and then we could read the next 2 chapters. How about that? If that's okay with everybody, let me edit this. Can I edit? I can edit this banner. And we'll have to see if comments come in once I'm done adding this. And 23 and I just put the chapters first, right? That's not read chapters 23 and 24 only. Back to talk at 40. I think that sounds good. If we need more time, that's okay. We can add more time. If we need less time, then we can come back before that. Okay, good. So happy reading. Just type done when you're done. Um, and if at the end of the time we need more, or if we need less, I think I put, never mind. If you need more, if you need less, you can comment that. If you say I'm done. When you're done reading, say I'm done. Okay, that I didn't add that right. Okay, happy reading. I'll put the banner up. I'll fix the banner and put it up in a second. Okay, our first sprint is done. How did we do? Christina, are you done yet? That's not, I'm just curious. Are we done? If you're not, we can keep going for a little longer until you finish that section. Can you hear me? Hopefully. Just want to make sure Christina's done. I don't want to I want to talk before we know. Me and Mika are done. Okay, good, great. That is where you should be. Let me take this banner down. I'll be editing it when we're ready. My cat is eating. You might hear that. Okay. Before we get to discussing the book, hello, Dr. B. How are you doing today? I'm gonna say hi and leave your stream up for watch time. Thank you so much. I have a meeting in 20 minutes, so I'll be lurking. Sounds good. Have a nice time at your meeting. Hopefully your meeting goes well. Ooh, thank you. Yes. I saw you in her stream earlier. I wasn't able to watch the end of it because I was calling what was it calling? I was calling the shelter, the animal shelter, to see if they had any small dogs to adopt, and we might end up getting a dog. So I was on the phone with them, and then I was talking to my parents about it, and then I had like 20 minutes before my stream started. So I wasn't able to watch the end of Dr. B's stream, Vanessa's stream, but for a bit, and that was very fun. I got a good amount of reading done, finished my book. Okay, yes, just got there, saying hi. I'm uploading book files on Amazon. Ooh, like uploading book files off Amazon to get books, or uploading your book onto Amazon. Almost right, chapter 25, I forgot. Yeah, I was like, I looked down, I was like, what are we reading to? And then I forgot to put it on the banner, and I was like, hold on. I was trying to figure out how to put it on the banner, and then I forgot to put the time we come back on the banner as well. So there was that. Saying hi. Hang on. Uploading my books. Oh, that's so cool. That's awesome. I did not know that you were an author. Your name does seem like S, like that, like the way your name's written, like the first initials and then the name. It sounds like you're an author. Like your name sounds like you're an author. Saying hi. Putting some laundry in the wash. Oh, putting laundry away before I'm eating. Sounds good. Okay. So that was a very interesting 2 chapters. My cat is here. Sorry about that. That was a very interesting 2 chapters. What are we thinking? Like, what are we thinking or feeling about what has happened? Okay. No, I'm letting these books. Okay. My cat wants to climb over my shoulder. Okay, be careful, honey. Okay. So, wait on a second. I skipped that comment. Okay. I got a new formatting program that I use for my Kickstarter books. Okay. You're uploading the backlist books. Now opening these books. Okay. So what did we think about that of the 2 chapters we just read for Mika and Christina? That was very interesting. Like what was the first little bit about? What was the first thing? We start out with what? Because I read the first 2 chapters. So where are we at? I literally forget. So I guess the development we get in the chapter is her talking to her mom, right? And us seeing. Let me let my cat out. Give me a second. Okay. Sorry about that. We saw the mom just being the worst, and we saw a normal everyday conversation with her mother. Like we saw what it is like for her to live with her mother. And at least I didn't know this, how long she's been living back with her parents. She's been living with them since she broke up with Henry. So that is a while. And that's been at least a year, over a year since her grandfather died. So it's been a while that she's living with her parents again. And it's just like, how do you treat your daughter like that? How do you blame every single thing on your daughter? And how do you, as her dad,
And we got there you go. We got insight into her parents' relationship as well. The mom is the worst, always accusing Sam. Yeah, assuming Sam. It's always about you. It isn't about. It isn't about when the mom. Yeah, it isn't about Sam. She was trying to be about herself. She was trying to. Like. Let me turn this off because it is making a light that's glaring. Is that even that light? Probably shouldn't do this. It says not to do this over and over again. So the thing you're not doing it. It's the light for my thingy. I think my big lamp. Like, I just don't understand how like you treat your daughter like that, and I also don't understand how like you stay with that man. Like, you stay with that woman. How do you stay with her? And that's what what's the dad? The dad was talking about too, right? She was on her dad like, "Are you guys even happy?" And he was like, "It's okay." That's not an answer. Or is it an answer? The fact that he was like immediately, yes, of course we're happy. That's a problem. And I just feel like, how do you just stay with someone? How do you do that? I just can't hit. I just don't understand. Yes, that's all she wants to do every single, like, every 5 minutes. She's like crying at my door to get in, crying at my door to get out. How is Sam supposed to react? Just take it out of the lane. I mean, no. I mean, that's it. That's what she does. That's what she does. And now she's leaving. Now, at the end of the chapter, she's saying, I gotta leave. I gotta get some distance and be done with her. Essentially, I mean, how does your daughter move out and you don't say a word to her about it? And how do you expect her to ever love you again? You don't deserve her love. Will she finally decide to anger the mother? Yes, that is good. I think that shows that she is getting some sort of a backbone. Like we were talking about yesterday. I mean, Vivian didn't really think she's getting a backbone, but I think she's starting to get some sort of backbone. I think she's starting to actually, like, I don't know, trying to have some self-esteem a little bit. Who seems to, yeah. Mm-hmm. Who seems to constantly forget that James was over from doors. That, I just don't understand how, like, you can be, like, just act as if, like, Chloe, act as if she has no right to exist. That's there you go. That's my problem. If I feel like I feel like her mother, like, is like, you don't have a right to exist. Like, you don't have a right to have your own opinions, have your own feelings, have your own thoughts, have your own anything. And that's what I feel like that's what her mother's problem is, and that's what everyone's family problem is she doesn't have right to have had claiming this man as her boyfriend ever, because it's Chloe's man, it's Chloe's husband's, right? It's Chloe's husband, and it is what do you mean you have feelings? Ignore your feelings and focus on everyone else's feelings. Why are you so upset? Why are you so upset? Why are you so angry? You should be focusing on other people. You should be driving hours and hours and hours to get a plant for someone who's so mean to you, because who cares about your feelings? Yeah, the least you can do is say, bye, see you later, wave. And she didn't. She walks away. She looks at her, she turns her face, she shakes her head like, what the heck, and walks away. And it's disgusting. I feel like I remember, obviously, a better situation, my sister moving out, and like my sister moving out. I don't really remember my other brother moving out, and then my other brother moved out. It was like, oh, I'm going to like stay somewhere for a little bit, and then he just like decided to live there after he went to visit. So like, that wasn't that big of like a this person's moving out, and I was really young when my first brother moved out. And my two older brothers moved out. I was really young, but when my sister moved out and went to college, it was like a whole thing. Like, it was a whole ordeal, and it was a really like, it was a lot, and like the aftermath of like having less people in the house was like weird. And I think that like, how do you see your daughter leave and not say a single word to her as she steps out? How do you like leaving, like watching your child leave and not even saying anything or asking if they need help or whatever is truly just disgusting. It's disgusting. At least on the backbone. Mm-hmm. If not a backbone, at least something to stop and end that relationship with her mother. Yes. I bet if James had cheated on Sam with Chloe, which he did kind of, right? Sean Sam with Chloe, when they were still together, it would be. Let me read that again. Hold on a second. Let me read that again. I bet if James had cheated on Sam with Chloe when they were still together, it would have been her fault in her mother's eyes. Yes, exactly. And if people had known, if more people other than her grandfather had known the way of they're together and the fact they were in love when that started to happen, her mother wouldn't have cared. Her mother wouldn't have cared because her mother never cared. Never cares. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They were together for like 2 years before that, right? Or was it one? Anyway, long enough. Yeah, she just has it have like it shows to just forget about it. Like, oh, he is no longer yours because you guys broke up. So therefore, you don't get to have emotions. Her mother is like, hold on a second. Her mother is just the worst. I hope there's a point in the book where you don't see her for like, I don't know, 5 chapters, where we don't talk about this woman for like literally 5 chapters, and we just get a break from an evil, evil human being. Okay, I have a Klaus Michelson cardboard cutout in my room, and she's more evil than him. Okay. True, but true because she didn't date someone that was like true. How could she? Let me read this again. Hold on a second. Yes, true. Let me read. I don't know. I'm a little confused. I'm a little confused about what you mean by this. I'm a little bit confused about what you mean by this. I'm sorry. I can't. I can't. I'm sorry that I can't. I'm not sure exactly what you mean. How could she date someone that Chloe liked? Oh, okay, there you go. I'm like, I had to read that out loud for that to make sense. There you go, got it. Okay. How could she date someone that someone else liked? How dare you have feelings? Ever. Your feelings are not acceptable. If any woman besides Agnes paid attention to Sam, that would be like they would know how Sam felt. Yeah. They would know how Sam felt. And dad and grandma both saw it. Yes. If anyone actually cared about her, they would know how she felt. But no one cares about her. The only woman that cares about her is Aunt Agnes. And Aunt Agnes cares about her in a bad way. She hates her. She does not like her. Because her dad isn't homophobic. True. Sam really loved James. You would have been able to see that as her family. Yes. And Agnes saw it, but she used it against her. True. Yes, she definitely did. She just manipulated her. She did. She manipulated her. She manipulated her into the whole thing in the hallway when at the wedding with Chloe. It's like this woman drove in hours and hours and hours just to get you a freaking plant, get you a freaking leaf. She got you a leaf. I drove 4 hours and went in mud and stayed one night to get you a leaf. And then the woman's like, I'm gonna tell your cousin you're in love with her husband. See what happens. She very much is. She very much is very, very bitter. I don't know. And like to know more about Chloe, because I feel like as I'm learning more about Chloe, as we're learning more about Chloe, I'm realizing I hate her. I truly despise this woman. Almost not as much as her mother. I was gonna say as almost as much as her mother. That's not true. A lot less than her mother, but still. Maybe that's I was thinking something of the sort when I read that scene as well. That like maybe he's in love with what's her name, the main character, Sam. Maybe he's in love with Sam, and maybe when that scene happens where they're at the funeral and she's like, you like Chloe, go be with Chloe, we shouldn't be together anymore. When that scene happens, he's like, what do you mean? Like he doesn't know what you mean. But also he's the one who's like brought up that and brought up the fact that he didn't love her and he didn't want to be with her. But I've been thinking, is he in love with her? If he's in love with her, another passive aggressive person can go shut up because they suck. Like, I just, I'm not saying passive aggressive people suck. I'm saying he sucks and he's also a passive aggressive person. I'm not trying to say that passive aggressive people suck. I'm trying to say that method of communication, that method of communication is not my favorite. Not anything. I don't like it. Yeah, that was weird. I was wondering if he was regretting choosing Chloe. I don't understand. How do you not know? How do you not know that your wife is going to like act that way? How do you not know your wife's gonna act that way? How do you not know that? How do you know? Let me let my cat in. Hold on. How do you not know that your wife is going to act that way? How do you not know that she's gonna get upset at Sam for doing literally nothing? Like doing nothing wrong, doing nothing wrong. She's mad at Sam for existing. The mom is mad at Sam for existing. And Agnes is mad at Sam for her dad existing and not being homophobic. Maybe. And maybe that was the issue they have been having. Maybe that was the issue they were having before they left. So it was Chloe's fault, not Sam's. Yeah. Maybe that was the issue they having when you got on that chapter that she wasn't going to go on the honeymoon. First of all, like, I just feel like, I don't know. I don't know. They weren't going to go on their honeymoon. He convinced her. I just feel like that is so like that is so like I don't even know. That is so just like if your relationship is built on passive aggressive, like, I think you're in love with someone else. But like, I'm not, and then you want him and like everything's fine. How is that healthy? I've never been in a relationship before, so maybe I could be wrong here. But I feel like that's really not healthy. That method of communication seems like it would be awful. It does not sound like fun to me. Remember he said they were. Remember when he said something if they found someone else, yet he didn't. She did. And he was like, oh yeah, I guess that's true. Oh, true. Right, yeah. Because he was like, I don't know if we're exactly everything. And then he was like, I don't know if I exactly feel that way. And she's like, if we find someone else, then we leave. But if we're like if we can just stay together until we find someone else, and we'll be like friends with benefits. Chloe knew about this, right? I feel like Chloe knew about my cat. Oh my god. I feel like Chloe knew about this, okay? Like, I feel like she knew that was happening. This woman is awful. Both of these characters are awful. They're garbage people. If James ever tried to win Sam back, I would not. Nope. I would not take him back. I think that's gonna happen. Like, I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen. Like, I'm thinking that's gonna happen. I really don't want it to happen. I'm like, that cannot happen. And also, she's probably gonna take him back. Let's be real. Before she gets her self confidence, her true backbone, she's gonna take him back. Hopefully she doesn't. Hopefully he does that once, once he's a little bit strong and confident. But most likely possibility that she's if he did that right now, she'd probably take him back. She probably would. Okay. James seems nice. I don't get how him and Chloe are perfect for each other. Like, everyone says they're opposites. They are. I don't like James though. I just don't think I just feel like I don't know. I guess I don't like him because he's messing up the main character life, but he really isn't. Like, a lot of the stuff really isn't that much of a fault. Like, that really isn't. that much of his fault. It's more of like Chloe and Sam's personalities and the way they've been raised. Sam raised to give up everything for everyone else, and Chloe raised to be entitled. He seems nice, but he also seems, yeah. Yes, I agree. But he also seems reluctant when Sam ended it. I agree with that. Um, when 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 they agreed when they agreed to have the relationship, I didn't think that was reluctance. But when she said you should go be with Chloe, he did seem reluctant. Um, and why didn't he get blamed for anything? Either exactly. There you go. Because he's a man. Because the people in this family, I think this is a really good comment because I feel like the people in this family are not only homophobic, but they seem like sexist and like I was gonna say it seems like a thing straight people would do. And what I mean by that is it seems like a thing like passive aggressive relationships, like exchanging like what is it called? Like arranged marriages. And like you have to be in a relationship because that's like what you do. Like normal norms in society. That's what I mean. It seems like a thing in which like if he's cheating, it's the woman's fault that's with him already because she isn't good enough to keep him. That's what I mean. Like he's a man. And so if your husband is cheating on you, it's your fault. If it's only your fault. Or if your boyfriend is actually cheating on his wife with you, it's your fault because you existed. And it's like that is just like a very stereotypical thing. I just don't think that's right. He should have ended it with Sam himself. Yes, he should have been like, I like Chloe. I I think that we should end this, like you said before. He should have done that, and I think that would have made more sense than just acting stupid, like he's acting. I almost feel like mom didn't want to have kids, and dad did, and she's holding against him and dad. Excuse me. Yes, I actually. This makes a lot of sense. I did not think about that, but maybe maybe she's closer with. Maybe that's why she's closer with Chloe. Maybe okay. This is actually a really good idea because maybe she's. Yes, I agree with that totally. Maybe she is doesn't want to have children and she's close with Chloe because Chloe isn't her child. Chloe isn't the child she didn't want. She can be the fun aunt with Chloe, but she has to be a mom with Sam and she doesn't want to be a mom with Sam. She wants to be an aunt with Chloe. An aunt? Is Chloe? I think Chloe is her niece, right? I'm assuming. Um some women attack other women instead of seeing fault with a man. Agreed. Yes, I agree with that. Where to click on that one? Yes, because he's a man, cheating is always a woman's fault. Yes, that is what I was trying to say earlier. I didn't want to say like I didn't want to say like that seems like a straight person thing, because I feel like that sounds kind of mean. But it sounds like a societal norm thing. That's I guess a better way of phrasing it. It sounds like a patriarchy, bigotry, sexism, societal norm thing. There you go. Um, or maybe she wanted the perfect kid and Sam is not what she considered perfect, but Chloe is. Maybe. Chloe's more like her than Sam is. There you go. Also another thing. Chloe is more like mom. We don't know. Do we know the people's names? We're just calling them mom and dad. Sam is more like mom because um Sam is more like mom than I'm sorry. I'm incorrect. I keep saying this over again. It's all right. Chloe is more like mom than Sam is like mom. And so maybe that was the way mom raised Sam was to be the opposite of her. But I feel like that could also be a part of it. Yes. No, she can't take it back. I hope she doesn't either. Maybe the love she finds at Hedgehog Hollow is self love. I hope so. I hope it's self love and also romantic love and also platonic love and grandfatherly love with that old man. That is that is what I hope. I hope that she finds all different types of love at Hedgehog Hollow. Confidence in herself, romantic love, a life, a pseudo family that actually accepts her and cares about her in Richard, Dave, and Old Man. And Old Man. These people don't have names. They just have titles that are generalizing. Mom, Dad, Old Man. James seems like a nice guy. Agreed with that. Yes. I actually don't think he's a nice guy, but definitely agree with the second part of that sentence. You weren't keeping him happy or satisfied. It was, yeah. That's how a lot of people think. Agreed. And that's I think that's what I think that if more people knew what actually happened and that he was kind of possibly cheating on her with Chloe, that they would be saying that, or that she just wasn't good enough. That they're on each other's level. They're on the same level, and she's lower. She's less than. That's basically what Anna Agnes said to her the first time we meet Anna Agnes. Or maybe she wishes Sam was more like Chloe. Definitely, yes. Okay, gotten to the end of the comment. Anything else we have to talk about this chapter? I totally forget what happened in the first part, in the first little thing, but I do remember what happened in the second part. Okay, so I think we can get a couple good chapters done in here. Mika, let me know when you are like when you're getting tired and you want to go to sleep. Let us know about that because it is pretty late for you, Mika. Right? It's like 10 p.m. now. So please don't if you can't stay up any longer, please let us know. Okay, like I don't want to keep forcing you to read if you're tired. She would be more like Chloe. Yes, agreed. If she was shown the same kind of kindness or love, she was just put down by her mother, and Chloe was just loved by her mother. No wonder why she likes Marla. No wonder why she is more like the mom. Okay, so I'm thinking we could do now. This is the one-time speed times. So you have about 10 minutes, about 4 minutes, 6 minutes. So I think we could probably do. This is about 5, 5, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3. Okay, so that's about 10 minutes. I would say I think it's about 10 to 15 minutes to do those 3 right there. Do you want to do? Good question. I think she is 6 hours ahead of EST. I'm sorry. I think they're 6 hours ahead of EST. So I think that is I think that's like 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock there. I'm pretty sure. 10 p.m. I guess that would be. But I can actually let Mika answer. I think we could read chapter 25 through chapter 28. I think that would be possible in 25 minutes. Maybe that's a little long. What do you think? Okay, so if I do on, yeah, 10:08. It's 4:08 for me. I think Stacy is in EST. Christina, are you in EST or are you in? Oh, another comment just popped up above that comment. Hold on, wait. Okay, Christina is in the same time zone as me and Stacy. Okay, 30-ish minutes. Yeah, 30-ish minutes for 4 chapters sounds good to me as well. But I'll do another round. Okay, so you can say for another thing. So let's do that. Let's do 30 minutes if that's okay with everybody. And I'll quickly edit this banner. Let me actually edit the banner, please. Thank you. Okay. Read until let's go to 40 again. That'll make sense. And let's read chapters 25 through chapter 28 only. Okay, that sounds good with me. It's just after 4 here. Okay, I already clicked on that, but we're all on the same time except for Mika. Mika is 6 hours ahead. Already clicked on these comments. Okay, let's do 30 minutes and reading. I didn't edit it. I have to edit it again. Dang nabbit. Oh my gosh. Okay. Chapter 25 through 28. Okay, there we go. It's edited. Okay, let me make sure it's correct. Okay, happy reading, y'all. Let's come back at 40, but when you're done, comment you're done. We'll see how that ends up going. Okay, our second sprint is over, and that was wild. We are all done, and really quickly. Yes, Cajun is here. Just popping in to say hi. I love this series. I think it's going to be my favorite series of this year. Saving Book 6 for December. Is that all that's in the series? Um, Glad you could stop by. Um, I don't know. I don't know if that's the last book in the series. Also, Vivian is here. So, hi, Vivian. How are you? Um, I don't know. Is that? I'm presuming that's the last one. Um, I that is so exciting to see someone who's like actually like someone who's read all the books and is enjoying it, other than um Kenny. Yes. So yeah, we just finished. I think we're let's see how much we are. We just finished to chapter 28. Um, Let me see what percentage we're currently at, and that also is for 1 second. Also for Vivian. Hi Vivian. Um, we just got to 41%. We are on chapter 28. Yes, saying hi, saying hi. Yes, on my connections. You guys, yes, we are up to chapter 28. We finished. We are up to chapter 29. I guess there you go. We read chapter 28. Um, do you? Are you saying what I think you're saying? Um, what if way later than Vivian? But we have to talk about this. Okay, like Vivian. We're gonna get we need to talk spoilers because some crazy stuff has gone down in those last couple of chapters. So is that okay? We talk spoilers, Vivian. Like we need to talk about it. Some two crazy reveals have happened. Mainly one crazy reveal. Um yes, hi to the dragon. How far are you in? Yes, have you read any more yet, Vivian? Let us know. Let me crazy stuff. I haven't read. Okay, you haven't read it. Yes, you haven't gotten there. Let me put this banner down first. My cat wants to get out. Give me a second. Yes, yes, crazy stuff has happened, Vivian. It is actually like wild. I didn't expect. Excuse me. I did not expect any of that to get revealed. Mainly one crazy thing, but there are also some other crazy details as well. Um, I haven't read any further than when we left off. So here's the spoilers. I'll catch up with you guys before I go to sleep. Okay. Okay, that is. I'll catch up to you guys before I go to sleep. Okay. And then maybe you can watch this back, I guess, if you wanted to. My cat is licking my dirty clothes. My cat is licking a dress that is in my laundry hamper. Holly, what are you doing? Holly, what are you doing? Holly. Yes. So I guess you could watch it back, or once you get to where we are. I don't know if we're gonna be doing any more sprints tonight. Um, since Mika is, it's almost 11 o'clock for Mika. Um, this is old. Since it's almost 11 o'clock for Mika, Mika, let us know if you're interested in doing more. Christina, I don't know why I'm going through old comments. Um, let us know if you want to do any more. Um, as well, because I don't know. I'm down. I'm down to do some more, but if you want to, yes, I was not expecting. Oh, you were kind of okay. You were kind of expecting her to have a other connection with this man than just a new grumpy. Yeah, you were expecting a new connection. I was not expecting a connection. I was not expecting that kind of connection. Um, but feel free to do more. I'm done for today, but feel free to do more. I can always catch up. Hold on, wait. Wait, no. We are not saying anything. We are not saying they're related. I'm not implying they're related. I'm not implying anything. All I'm saying is that they have another connection other than random strangers. I don't know what kind of connection. You never know what kind of connection. We're not trying to say anything. I can, but it's up to Mika. It's late for her. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That dude, Thomas Nickleby. I'm not sure. Um, no, not like that. I don't know. You're gonna have to find out when you read it. Okay. Um. So that, like you said, that was you're done for the night, but you are willing. I cannot confirm or deny. Obviously not. Obviously not. I like honestly I was thinking like, is this how this cannot be true. This cannot be true. Um her family were not nice to her. Yeah. Mm, that's what I mean by them being that's why yes. Okay, there you go. True. Okay. Yeah. One heck of an age gap relationship. Also, um, Vivian also thought that Vivian also thought that her great aunt were gonna be together. So you never know. Yes, really, they're engaged. They will be married. Um, okay. So are we? So we're not. Mika cannot stay for another sprint, right? Do we? Do we want? Does anyone else want to do another sprint? And that would be me. Who would be interested in doing another? Anyone else, or do you want to call it here? For general reading sprints, Ryland from Reading with Ryland is doing sprints in like 15 minutes. So we can go over there. We could keep reading today. We could keep reading this for a little bit. If Vivian, I don't know. I don't know. What does anyone have any suggestions? Okay. Thanks for sprints. In any case. Okay. Well, good night, Mika. Have a good night's rest. We'll, I guess, see you tomorrow on Vivian's sprints, correct? Vivian's having sprints tomorrow at 12. Yeah. Okay. So, see you tomorrow then. Good night. Ryland sprints are in about 30 minutes. Okay. I thought they were scheduled for 5, but I guess they're scheduled. She probably pushed them back. Um, yes, good night to Mika. Okay, so do we want to since Mika is leaving, do we want to call it a night? Or, like, Vivian, how are you feeling? Do you want to read with us for, like, maybe one? Or do you want to, because it wasn't that long. It was we did what did we do? We did a 30? No, we did a 15 and then we did a 30. And we only listened to about 25 minutes worth of audiobook. I need to catch up before I lose my mind about this love interest related somehow thing. Okay, yeah. So what are okay. So I kind of okay. Do we want to do? Yeah, we read from 20 to 20, which isn't that long. The audiobook is only okay, yeah. That's what I was thinking as well. We could do what if we do one more? How about we do a sprint? And we do another sprint that is like 40 minutes maybe? Maybe 40 minutes or just 40 minutes ish. Vivian reads, and Vivian could probably get caught up to us in 40 minutes, and then or 30 minutes or whatever, and then me and so okay. I'm cool with doing another one though. I think doing another one would be a good idea. Um, I'm gonna get ready for bed and read before I go to sleep. So how about this? We do another sprint, like Vivian's saying. We do another sprint, and me and Christina don't read. Don't read this book. We could read another book, and then when we come back, we can talk about what happened. Now we have to let know where we're reading to, so she can get clout to tomorrow's sprints. Either way, I'm reading. Okay, yes. Okay. I think what we should do is we shouldn't read. Me and Christina shouldn't read anymore because Mika's going to sleep and Kenny isn't even here. Kenny hasn't been here yet. So I don't think me and Christina should read more today, but I think that we could do another sprint. Let Vivian don't read. Don't read. Don't read. Don't read. Do another sprint. Me and Christina do not read the book. We read something else. We watch YouTube. I don't know. Whatever. I'm gonna probably be cross stitching and reading a different book. And then so that Vivian can get caught up before she goes to bed because it is getting late there for her. If that sounds good or no? That sound good? Let me know. Or do you want to just end it? Okay. We stopped at chapter 29. If that's okay with you, Vivian? Oh gosh. Ah. We stopped at chapter 29, so don't go past chapter 29. Okay. Okay. Happy reading. Let's come back. Just Vivian, let us know when you're done. Okay? Just let us know when you're done. Just say you're done, and then we can discuss. Read through chapter 28. I'll find something else to help me out. I started another book at the end of the last sprint. Sounds good. Okay. Happy reading. Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Like I'm didn't put a banner up, but we can start reading now. Happy reading. See you when Vivian's done. Okay. We are ready to talk. Vivian has finished. Let me put this banner down first before I click on my comment. Put the banner down. Okay. Vivian has finished. We are ready to discuss. I had no idea what was up with her mom. I have no idea what's up with her mom. Her mom and his wife are friends. Um, or not friends. It was her grandmother, right? Let me put this in a better position. There you go. It was her. I think it was her grandmother, right? That was in those photos. Was her grandmother. Um, and that is so unexpected. I did not expect that. I think Mika was saying, let's go up here right when this, because we didn't really like the three of us. We didn't really talk about it. Um, before the age gap relationship discussion. I was kind of expecting there to be some sort of connection between Sammy and new grumpy grandpa. Oopsie daisy. Okay, that's the comment. Yeah. I was not expecting that connection. No grandma. No grandma. Nana. Okay. Yeah, no, it's her mom. Oh! Well, I was wrong then, right? Not grandma. Okay. No, it's Nana. Wait, not Nana. Okay. Well, there you go. No, grandma. Nope, grandma. It was pictures of his wife and Nana, which is her mother. I'm yeah. I thought it was because it's mama, which is grandma, right? Mama means grandma. I could be wrong about that one. It means a lot of different things to a lot of new people, I guess. I read Nana as mama. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. It is okay. It is grandma. Okay, there you go. That's what I thought. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was her grandma. And his wife. So he knew her. He had maybe not met her, but he had heard of her, and his wife knew her and actually liked her, which is insane. Which is I was not expecting that at all. And then yes, was friends with Sam's Gramps and Nana. I was saying Nana, it's Nana. I literally cannot read. um, yeah, okay. Uh, okay. His wife was friends with, but then her dad was all cagey about it when she was talking to him. Yeah, like what happened to Hedgehog? I don't know. Like what did happen? Do you think there's something there? Do you think there's something under the surface that we're not knowing about why her mom made her stop going? And that is what I think they released the hedgehogs with her. They released hedgehog when she was little. Yes. Do we think there's something there with like her mother, and why that happened? Because I don't know. Maybe it was Stacey. I'm not sure who was saying it. Maybe it was Stacey who was saying it. But maybe I know Kenny said there isn't one, but this is the actual first time I think there could be a connection. Maybe something with cheating going on with them. Maybe mom just didn't want anyone to be next to her. Exactly. That's what she was saying. That's what I think the last thing she said was like, that's what my mom would always say. She would always be like, no, I'm only having fun. Stop having fun. So maybe it is that. Maybe it was that. Right. I'm kind of annoyed with dad because why didn't he just tell Sam what the heck was going on with her mom and aunt and Sam? Yeah. He definitely knew stuff and he's not saying. Agreed. I really don't know why mom didn't want didn't want her to go. Yeah, like what is that hurt you? She's having fun, but she's also away from you. Like if you don't like your daughter, she's away from you. Let her be away from you. Even if she's having fun there, at least you're not near her. Like if she's really that anti her daughter. Like, what could it have been that would just have been, like, what is gonna happen at the end of this story? Like, how could this end happily? That's why I think it's not her real parents. But Kenny said they were not her real parents. But Kenny said they were. Yes, I actually am now with the whole like revealed with Gwendolyn, with his wife, with Thomas's wife. I feel like there might be something going on there that not like her dad with Gwendolyn. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is like maybe something going on um in some way that could relate, could have a relation, could have some cheating happening there. That maybe cheating or maybe just like adoption or maybe I don't know, whatever that could be happening with them. And that could add on to it, but he said there isn't, so I guess there isn't. It can't just be the mom didn't want Sam to be happy. There has to be more there. Yeah. I think there needs to be more there. I don't think the story would make sense if there wasn't more there. I think that they would just be like child abuse for no reason. I mean, we need something to know what her motives were to being a bad mother, to being abusive. Like we need something. We need to know. I still almost feel like mom didn't want kids and dad did, and so he's holding it against Sam and dad, and she's holding it against Sam and dad. I agree with that. I think that makes total sense. And I think that might even, I don't know. That's what I was saying. Like leaving her there, like maybe if you don't not understand, but her mom might have not wanted her to be happy, and that's why she's made her stop going with the hedgehogs. But it also might have been like what I was trying to say was, if you don't like your daughter, if you don't want to be a mother, why remove her when she's away from you? Why make her be near you just so she's not happy? That doesn't make any sense. She's also a very like weird woman. Like the way she walked away and like said like didn't say goodbye to her daughter when she was moving out. Didn't say goodbye to Sam. And that's a very odd thing to do, and that's very strange. Um Not just strange, but not strange, mean, wrong, awful, and just like, what are you doing? How do you not say goodbye to your daughter? Okay, and hello, I love how her boss is like, hey, why don't you date my nephew or whatever? He's damaged, and she's like, oh, he's damaged. Let me at him. I'm gonna fix her, and I will fix him. Oh my gosh, yeah, yeah. Maybe he'll be the love interest. Maybe her boss is, maybe her boss's nephew will be the love interest. Her boss's whomever will be the love interest. That would be cute. It was so adorable. Gramps describing his wife the same way that Sam is described too. Okay, like the personality. Like you're saying the personality is very, very similar. I definitely can see that. Yeah. I can definitely see that their personality is similar. Oh, same family issues. Ah. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Okay, yeah, the same family issues with such and such. I can see that. I can see that. What was I forgot? I like totally forgot what happened in chapter 23. Was that when all of this was happening? Maybe I'm not sure because before the pregnancy reveal, was that no before the mom conversation, before I'm talking nonsense. Before what's his before Sam is talking to her dad about their marriage and Sam's talking to her mom about like leaving and such. Um okay, that was that chapter. Okay, I guess I don't remember what happened in chapter 24. Okay. That makes sense. There you go. Okay. Yes, her personality being nice, and generation having a mean family. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. I'm like getting some things. There you go. Yeah. They're definitely very, I don't know, maybe they're similar in some other ways. We want we want these people to be related so badly, even though they're not related. Like what? I'm starting to believe y'all's theory. Um, we're almost. I know. I cannot believe how much we do. We're almost halfway through. We have no idea how Sam's gonna find love at Hedgehog Hollow. If Sam's gonna find love at Hedgehog Hollow, I know. Like, girl, we gotta get to this love part, okay? Like, stop being depressive. Stop being depressing and get to the part where you fall in love with people. Come on. Or that. Uh, hopefully, Viv. Hopefully, Viv. At it'll be at least self love that she finds. Yes, agreed. She can find all different types of love. Also, if mom and dad were arguing about me, I'd totally I'd totally be listening in and not just sitting on the stoop. Agreed. Agreed. Um, if I hear someone say my name, I'm gonna snoop. I'm gonna snoop. I'm going to listen in. I'm gonna listen. If my people are fighting, I'm gonna be listening. Okay. If I hear arguing, if I hear yelling, if I hear anything, I am nosy and I'm listening, and I'm gonna find out what's happening, and then I'm gonna bring it up later as if it was okay for me to be in that conversation. And I don't understand why you would do anything else. Yeah, it's so funny. Yeah, she listened in for a little bit. Like, she listened in right as they were starting to fight, but then right when it started getting good, she left. And I'm like, girl, like, be like, excuse me, don't argue like that. Don't talk about me like that. I agree. I'll be happy if she learns to love herself. It would be a great book. Actually, yeah. That would be a great book, actually. Yes. Her learning to love herself, her learning to have a backbone, have confidence, be independent from her parents, be independent from her mean mother, her mean family. Um but then she would need to have found, yes, needing to find out what is up with her mother and what her mother is upset with her about. 1 second. Okay. Yes, you have to love yourself before you can love anyone else. That is true, and hopefully she can find self love and start to distance herself from her family more, and find romantic love as well. That is my goal. And distance herself from her mother, like fight with her mother, punch her mother in the face. I feel like she should just ask mom what she has against her, and not let her mom be all, and ask your dad. Yeah, none of this passive aggressive, like, hiding and secrecy. Just be clear about your feelings. At least try to be. At least try to be. At least try. And when maybe your mother isn't the type of person that's gonna just take any talking back, but at least try to have those conversations. And if you can't discover them through having a conversation, maybe you can discover them through analyzing what's happening and find a way to have a better relationship with that person. She did ask and her mom didn't answer. She needs to either cut her mom off or demand her answers. Yeah. And I also think it's now that she has her own apartment, now that she has a new job, now that she has another town to live in, she can say, yeah, she can say, I'm an adult. If you do not answer me, if you don't treat me with respect and love, then I'm never going to speak to you ever again. And I can do that. And maybe that'll she's no longer held back, or she's no longer supported by her parents. Her parents are not feeding her. Her parents aren't putting a roof over her head. She's independent, or she's independent, right? She just moved out. She's independent. She can say, you know what? If you're gonna treat me like crap, then you don't get to treat me. You don't get to see me at all. And I bet her mother would love that. Yes, I think she needs to demand an answer from her mother and from her father. He knows things and it's not telling her. Agreed. Yes. Yes, she is a grown up. She's a big girl. She can handle. She's a big girl. She can handle that. There's a moth in my room. Get out of here. Leave me alone. Okay. Okay. Got to all the comments. 1 second. Okay. Yeah. Why would they not want to tell Sam Chloe is pregnant? Wouldn't? Yeah. Agreed. It was a miss. Miss Upperson didn't mess with her. Um, they probably would. They probably would. They probably would do that. That wasn't Miss Upperson. I don't understand how like I don't get it. I'm like I was so shocked when I she was pregnant. I was like, oh god, like this is not gonna end well. This is not gonna end well at all. That I cannot believe this. You have to be at the point where you're ready to cut someone off first. It's not easy. It takes a while and takes a while to come to terms with it. True. Yeah. It is she's gonna have to take all that time, probably most of the book. I'm assuming probably majority of the book to take all this time to get ready to never talk to her again. I don't know. I don't know. Obviously it's not gonna happen easily, but she's 30. She used to live on her own with a bit of a boyfriend, but still, like she had that, I think. Um yeah. Yep. Agreed. Um they should take a yeah. I feel like that's what they're doing. They should take every chance to double Sam. That's what they always do. Oh, that's what they have been. So why not this time? Why not? Why are they making on a run this time? Agreed. Agreed. Totally. I agree. I immediately. I just can't. I can't even with. Can't even with these people. Can't even with most of these people. Um. It is easy to say cut them off as we're seeing the story, but actually living it, hindsight is 2020. Yeah. Um. It is. It definitely is, and it is not a. It's not a. It's not an easy. It's not. It's not a thing that like get roped back in and you start getting you get roped back in and you start to do other you start to like be like, oh, are they better, are they this, are they that, like I said, my grandmother is very much like the main character's mom, and we used to live across the street from my grandmother, like literally like across the street. My whole entire life we were across the street from my grandmother, and we try to you try to cut someone off that is mean to you, that treats you horribly, that treats the people in your life horribly. And then one day they're happy. One day they're nice to you. And then you're like, maybe we can be friends. Maybe we can have a relationship again. And then they show their true colors yet again and treat you awfully. And that just keeps happening. And you think it's fine because they're your family and you have to love them, but you don't. And it is more difficult to cut people off, especially when they are close to you, especially when you depend on them. Like, I mean physically close, like someone living across the street from you is physically close, it's difficult to cut them off. um I think Sam, yeah, yes, savior fixing, she thinks it's a responsibility to people make sure people are okay and happy. It's not her job to make sure everyone is okay and happy. Yes, we were talking about that earlier. We were talking about how I was saying how what was I saying, I don't know. How she doesn't really have this like ability to she doesn't have this she I'm trying to think of what I meant. She feels like okay, people are telling her she's not important. People are like, your feelings don't matter, your feelings aren't important, we matter. How about you go drive 4 hours to get a plant for a woman who hates you? How about your feelings don't matter. How much you loved him doesn't matter. He was your boyfriend first before he was Chloe's husband. Your feelings don't matter. Put them aside. He basically cheated on you, and if people knew that he actually cheated on you, like if people actually knew that, they would be like, if people actually knew that he like kind of was cheating, or if there was more details about like the cheating part, if he actually did cheat, that's not exactly true, but if he actually did truly cheat on her and like everyone knew about it, they would blame it on her because she doesn't have a right to have feelings or have anything. She just has a right to just like be like do what everyone else needs for her. Agreed. True. This is why we should read. This is why we should read. We can be better than Sam when it's our turn IRL to be Sam. Agreed. I agree with that. this is like I don't really read. I don't really read that many emotional stories. And I don't really read like actual like life advice, like stories like this where you're developing like I don't know, where like you're experiencing like real issues, like real morals. Like this person's bad, you should, kind of this person is not a person you want in your life. You should cut them off, and how to go about that. I don't really read stories that have any sort of real life morals. Um, I mean, I guess I kind of do now, but I not really, because cozy mysteries, the main characters like are like breaking laws and stuff of the sort, and like breaking into people's houses and questioning people for no reason. But like before when I was reading dark romance, it was like I didn't read moral stories, but like it's one of my first like stories I'm reading like this. Um, I also feel for Sam too. I also feel for Sam though. Some of us just want others to be happy and take care of them. Yeah, just want others. Some of us just want others. Yeah. I mean, it. I think. Yeah. Um. If you're that kind of person, and people are different types of people, and some people might want to take care of people, and some people might have other love languages or needs in their life, and that's okay. But I think that no, I think they are manipulating her. They're using her thing to give and give and give and take care and take care and take care, and they're manipulating that. And she was taught to do that, not only just to take care of people, but also to take care of people until she was sick. Take care of people until she had given everything. Not only to take care of people, but put others' needs before her own. Yeah, the whole story really makes me appreciate the family I grew up with. We weren't perfect, but at least we didn't. At least people didn't hate me. Yeah. Um it is I we might have some problems and stuff like that, but at least the people I am surrounded with are willing in some form to have communication, or are willing in some form to understand how to communicate and how to love each other, how to be there for each other, even if it's not super direct, even if it is a little bit not super direct. It's at least it's not perfect, but at least we can figure things out. And when we can't, like my grandmother, you never know. When you can't, you try to be there for each other and help each other figure out how to do things, right? How to get through those times. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so okay, so that was our last one. We're not gonna read any more tonight. I will. Okay, I guess that's it, right? Or no? Do you wanna keep talking, or I'm just curious. Do you wanna keep talking, or do we want to end it here? Do anything else to talk about in the book? I don't think there's anything else that we didn't talk about in the story that would be important. Um, I don't think there's anything else to talk about. Let me think for a second. We are going to. So we read. Okay. So we read the first. Let's see where we are. Let's hold on a second. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. We are at 41%. We're chapter 29 of 72, right? I think. What are we gonna do? So it is obviously we're not gonna do any more sprints tonight. But yes, I'm excited to be reading it. I'm excited to like you've read like almost all of the series, right? Yeah, my a little bit of a different thing. 38, 41 on my thingy. Yes, Cajun has. I mean, obviously Cajun can answer for themselves. Sorry to answer for them, but Cajun has read, I think, all the first 5 books. I don't know if there's. She said she was gonna read. They said they were gonna read number 6 in December. Um, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there's only 6 books. Could be wrong about that. Yes, it's just crazy. Like I don't know. I feel like I've never heard of these books, but like someone else I already knew has read most of them, and then literally Stacy is reading them at the exact time as at the exact time we're reading them, and we don't even like that was not planned. Stacy was just reading it. So I think we're going to call quits on the sprints for tonight, like stop with the sprints. But tomorrow Vivian is doing sprints at 12, right? How much are we? I read also the last one. I want to read it. I read also the last one. I'm waiting for December since it's set at Christmas. Oh, that's fun. Oh wait, what did I click on? I clicked on something. Stop it. I'm playing that. Don't play the audiobook. Hold on, wait. Don't play the audiobook. Okay, pause. Okay. Hold on 1 second. I don't think we'll get this done. I don't think we'll get this done one more session. I agree with that. I don't think we'll get this done one more session of sprints. I do the whole entire series. That's great. I'm glad that 1 second. Kenny just asked something in the group chat. Yes, I'm glad you're doing all this. I'm hoping that like I will continue reading the series, and then this book will have a good ending that makes me continue. Yes, I also did too. I messaged her on her Discord. I don't know. I think are you in her Discord as well? Are you in their Discord? I think you are. I talked to her on her Discord about it as well. So I feel like we should read a couple more chapters before sprints tomorrow, so that we can start off the discussion with chapters that we read on our own and then read again. I don't think we'll finish tomorrow unless we read a bunch of chapters before we meet at noon EST tomorrow. Is more? I don't know if it is. I think that there is a book about Rich and David, right? Is that what Kenny was saying? Okay, so I think do we want to read more before do we want to read more before this one tomorrow? Maybe we can figure that out in the group chat, and we can kind of talk about how much we think we can get read by tomorrow. Now, you guys have the evening, and then like you guys have the evening of tomorrow before the sprints, like the morning and evening. If I was on there, it was on their sprints that we read last Wednesday. Okay. Oh yes. I told her about this reading group. Okay. I don't know if I was on their sprints then. I could be wrong about that. Maybe I was on this one. I wasn't. It was last Wednesday you told her about the reading group. Okay. Maybe we could discuss it in the group chat. Maybe we could try, because tomorrow is your last day, right? That you can do this, Vivian. I think tomorrow is your last day that you can be on, that we can read it, and I would like to get it finished. I'm good with reading more tonight and tomorrow morning before we meet. I am as well. So how about this? Let's end it here, and then we can discuss it in the group chat tonight and tomorrow morning about what our plans are. I'm leaving for Lisbon on Wednesday. Okay, so I would like to try to get this. It is 72 chapters, but it's only with the audiobook speed, which is basically the speed we're reading at. It is 3 hours and 11 minutes, which isn't bad. I don't know how quickly you'll be able to get through that. Or when y'all be able to get through that. But maybe we'll see. How long can you be on tomorrow, Vivian? And we're only at 29. Yeah. And we're only at 29. But it is there's not that much left. Okay. Let's how should we read? How much for exactly? How much should we read before tomorrow? I don't know, cause Kenny has to get caught up with us, right? And then maybe let me see. Let me click forward. Let me mute it and click forward and see where we are. Okay. Doodly doodly. I'm gonna click on chapter 50 and just make it even. Do you think? Okay, 2 hours. So probably 2 sprints. So probably not that much. There's an hour and 40 minutes left of this. at chapter 50. Do we maybe an hour left? Can we listen to an hour tomorrow? Can we read an hour tomorrow? Let's see. Where's an hour at? Ah, I'm scared. Okay, that's a good time for me. Yeah. Let me just keep clicking. Give me a second. I know it's really late. I'm sorry about this. Okay, let's click on chapter 57 because that's my favorite number. I'm right. Chapter 57, my favorite number. How about we read 2 chapter 57? Is that possible? Which would be reading 20. No, 28 chapters? 20, can we read 28 chapters before tomorrow? We can chat as long as I feel like we can chat as long as we read. We chat for 30 with the chatty bits, which means we'll only read for an hour if we meet for 2 hours. Exactly. Yeah, that's what ends up happening. We chat for just as long. So we can only read for 2 hours. And we can only read for an hour if we meet for 2 hours. And that's what I'm saying is maybe we should do we wanna try to get to chapter 57, which is an hour and 1 minute left in the audiobook. And then we can finish it tomorrow on your sprints, Vivian. So we can talk about this more in the group chat so that Kenny and Mika can have like a written out thing to see it. If that's what you want to do, I guess. I don't know. Do you want to try to finish it tomorrow? I guess is the real question. Hey Nicole, how are you doing? We're trying to figure out how quickly we can finish this book. Can we even finish it tomorrow? Because we're reading this. We're reading Finding Love at Hedgehog Hollow. We're talking the spoilers about it, and we're trying to figure out if we can finish it tomorrow. What if we left 40 minutes instead of an hour? Maybe. Yes, say hello. I'll read the chapter 57 before we meet tomorrow if everyone is up for that. Okay. Reading past chapter 57 is what Christina is saying. It would be a lot. It would be multiple chapters. I'll stay up as long as I can tonight, but I'm not sure if Mika and Kenny can do it. Although Kenny already knows what's happening. Okay. I think going to chapter 57 is good because then we can have an hour of talking. We could read more before we meet. We should read more before we meet. We should read more before we meet than while we meet. Yes, agreed. We need to read like majority of the book tonight, or not tonight, but before 12 o'clock tomorrow. Would I guess be the goal to get the chapter 57, or if something wild happens and we need to continue ahead, maybe. So maybe we can figure that out in the group chat as we're reading, and then we can kind of try to get. I will read all of it. No, I will be good. Yeah, I just kind of want to just like keep reading. I kind of just want to keep going. Like I just want to keep reading it. Yeah. Okay. So how about this? We will tentatively keep chapter 57 like on the table. And try to get at least chapter 57. If something crazy happens, if someone gets to chapter 57 and is like, it's wild, I want to keep reading a couple more chapters, I would say leave it. Maybe don't get the chapter. I don't know. What is it? Maybe don't get the chapter 65. Maybe don't get the chapter. So okay, how about that? Don't get the chapter. You don't read it all. Mom, she bugs me. Oh wait, hold on a second. I missed a comment. I know. I want to know what is up with mother. Yeah. Mom, she bugs me. Oh, definitely. I think anyone. But she's just the worst. I want to know what's other moms. Hopefully we figure that out before tomorrow. What is this book called again? Finding Love at Hedgehog Hollow by Jessica Redland. I'll show the cover. Hopefully it adjusts. Wait, it'll adjust in a second. Give it a second. Or it won't adjust. The cover's not showing. Hold on. Let me turn this down. I'm not being helpful. Maybe helpful. There's the cover. It's on Scribd. I think it's also on Kindle Unlimited as well. Finding Love at Hedgehog Hollow by Jessica Redland. I also want to know what's up with James. I feel like something is up with him. Oh, something's definitely up with him. Something's wrong with that man. Something's wrong with every single character in this book except for Sam. Actually, something's wrong with every single character in this book. Yes. Yeah, it's on KU. It's also at least on US Script. Okay. Okay, let's. If we get to chapter. Okay. If we got to chapter 62, which would mean we would have 10 chapters left, we'd have 45 minutes left. How about this? We'll get to chapter 57, and we'll see if something crazy happens, and then we can maybe keep reading there before tomorrow springs 12 o'clock. And we can talk about this. That is a question. Nicole, you would have to. Oh yeah, it is on KU. If you would like to read with us, you can. If you'd like to join us, that would be okay. We're hoping to finish it tomorrow. We're hoping to read most of it tonight and then finish it up tomorrow. Don't read past chapter 57. If you want me to add. Okay, so we'll read to chapter 57 before noon EST. Yes, that is the plan. Oh, sure, I'll join. Okay, cool. It is the sprints tomorrow where we're gonna finish. It is 2 o'clock in the morning your time. Do you want me to add you to the group chat on Instagram? I can. Yes, I can. To chapter 57, as in read chapter 56, and then don't read chapter 57. Yes, exciting. We're going to try to get most of this book done tonight, or by it is like 6 a.m. for Nicole, right? By 12 o'clock EST tomorrow, which is when Vivian is having sprints on her channel at the Fig Tree Boutique, at 12 EST, which is 2 o'clock in the morning your time. And Vivian's already had 2 sprints where we discussed all the spoilery details, so you can watch them back if you would like to. And I will add you to the group chat on Instagram, where we've been talking about kind of like times we're going to read and like that. Probably going to talk a little more there before. Because we need to figure out what we're reading and when. That's much worse than me waking up every hour in the middle of the night being like, is it 8 o'clock in the morning yet? What if I'm late? Okay. I will add Nicole to the group chat on Instagram. I think that is it. And I'll see y'all in the group chat or tomorrow on Vivian Sprints. Okay. Sounds good. Yay. Okay. See y'all tomorrow. Or in the group chat. Have a nice evening. Bye bye. Thank you for being here with me.